Hello everyone, my name is Julian. I'm here to do an album review. This time is Maroon 5, Overexposed. Their fourth studio album. Maroon 5 has changed a lot since they started, and that happens with bands that are sort of mainstream at the moment, and they remain mainstream at the moment, and they adapt and change the sound of music. You can't just keep making the same music and expect to be out there if you're that kind of band who just wants to be out there. Maroon 5 back in 2003, 2004, 2005. They were in the radio all the time. As each album came out, they were still on the radio and relevant, and that's what they like to do, and they like to stay that way and understand that it's fine. That's the kind of band they are. You're a hardcore fan, you missed, songs about Jane, which I do. I love that album, or It Won't Be Soon Before Long, or Hands All Over. They're all albums that are really good, and after a while you just get so used to them, and they grow on you so much. I remember when I reviewed, Hands All Over, I thought I gave it an okay score. I was like, it's okay, but in reality, as time moved on, I fucking loved that album. Same with the previous album, It Won't Be Soon Before Long. I heard that album, I was like, damn it, they changed. But as each album comes out, the change is really good. But I feel like Overexposed has just missed that. Since Moves Like Jagger came out, Maroon 5 kind of got into this whole, oh my god, Moves Like Jagger was fucking successful, we gotta make music like that. And it was experimenting, and they did it the right way. They threw it out there as a single instead of doing a full-on album, and it got great response, and they were like, fuck it, we're changing the sound. And they did. You barely hear what guitar on point and so pronounced for a long time in this album. The drums sound like electronic drums. I don't know how they're going to do it live. The bass is always out there because the bass is, the groove track when it comes to this type of bands. But yeah, the guitar and the drums, they just feel all replaced by electronic sounds now. And then to the next level, and they're even doing rap sections, Payphone, Wiz Khalifa. God damn it, what happened there? And it's totally acceptable. The album is still good. It's a change. It's not the old Maroon 5. And with this type of bands, you just gotta accept it, that maybe the next album would be whatever we're listening to at the moment. If it has to do with heavy electronics and synthesizers, and then that's what you have to take with bands like this. They want to stay relevant. The problem with this album though is that I don't know if it's gonna grow on me, because I haven't heard it for months and months on non-stop kind of deal, just like I have with Hands All Over after I did the review, or It Won't Be Soon Before Long. I don't know if this is gonna grow me. At this point right now, I'm thinking it's not. I don't think it's gonna be like the old albums, because the old albums did change and they added a little bit more pop to it, Instead of this old classic pop, they became of this, bubblegum, chewy, poppy kind of thing, so that you listen to in the radio, in the clubs, and all the time, like anybody likes it, It's not like a specific target. It's like a whole family-friendly kind of deal of music that the Maroon 5 has. But in the old albums, you could still hear the drums, the bass, the guitars. It was still more of a physical instrument kind of music with a little bit of electronic music, technology, robot kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? This album, it feels like it's a robot, technology kind of album with synthesizers with a little bit of physical instruments in it. Take it as you will. I'm not a big fan of it. I love Maroon 5, and it's a great band. Not a fan that they did it like this though. Moves Like Jagger kind of scared me when I first heard it come out. I was like, fuck man, I hope they don't decide to make this a whole album. I kind of like emotion and passion instead of like dancey kind of things. And there's still some songs here that are love songs. Maroon 5 is a ballad to dedicate to this girl. To tell her how much you love her. She left you. You left her. You guys are together. That's pretty much the theme of every song, partying, maybe a couple songs about that, but mostly it's all about love, and it's various types of situations and scenarios, and they do that. There's definitely those slow songs, and there's definitely those fast, happy songs, and there's definitely those fuck you songs like Payphone, but I don't know, they don't do it right. I feel like they didn't try as hard with the latter of the album. The first couple songs were good, and then they slowly started to deteriorate in quality, as in they were just, they didn't feel it. Very repetitive, some were very short, some were very fucking annoying. I can't really go into specific songs because I feel like they're all you don't need to go into specific songs. First, that takes too long, and two, I mean, I don't need to. I feel like I can get the whole idea of this album by just speaking overall. Favorite tracks are the first 5 tracks. The first track actually is the best one. Payphone, I heard it so much, it just became like a normal radio thing. I don't love it, but the first track, I definitely play that over and over and over again. That song is very good. And then the rest kind of just follow as in okay songs, no horrible songs. I don't think there's ever a Maroon 5 song that sucks. It's just okay, not compared to the other tracks. And in this album, the sad thing is that there was more of the bad tracks than the good tracks, and the fact that there were 15 songs altogether in the deluxe edition kind of made it like an overwhelming number of okay tracks to the small number of okay or good tracks. Overall, I give this album a 6 out of 10. Pretty solid release from Maroon 5. Hope they continue on making, music that keeps them relevant and out there, and it's fun and it's friendly for everybody. Everybody likes it, even if you're a person like me who likes heavy metal, new metal, rock. I can still jam out to Maroon 5 at any moment. And for people who like rap or dubstep, Maroon 5 hits it in every single spot. So that is my little 2 cents on this album, Overexposed. What do you guys think of it? Let me know. It is a big change, we all gotta admit that. This is mostly a new Maroon 5. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned.